Hello, this is Spidey1958, and welcome to a new Pathfinder Kingmaker series where I'm going to go through as many of the NPCs and some suggestions for leveling them up to 10th level. I'm going to basically try to go with what I think they wanted. So 3 of the characters are very obviously designed to go into prestige classes. The other ones I'm probably going to keep in a single class and then build them around the way they'd work best with my Baron. And what I'm using for a Baron in this case is a 10th level Monster Tactician Inquisitor. So let's go ahead and look at the character's stats in that to begin with. So Lindsey is a first level bard here with a strength of 8, a dexterity of 16, a con of 14, an intelligence of 14, and a charisma of 13. So has lots of choices, but I think we're going to build her up as a straight bard because that's the way it looks like the character's going to be. So let's go ahead and do some leveling up. So here we see the base. They have Inspire Courage, they have Bardic Knowledge, they get cantrips, and they get the Bard's proficiencies, which are simple weapons plus longsword, rapier, short sword, and short bow. They can also wear light armor and shields. And they can throw their spells while wearing light armor. So let's go ahead and add another level of Bard for them. And they basically know pretty much all skills. So these are the 4 they chose initially: World, Use Magic Device, Trickery, and that. And most of those I sort of agree with. I think instead we're going to do Perception. Definitely going to max out Trickery so she can be a thief. And actually let's go ahead and put a second in Perception and stick the other one in World. So go ahead and next. They get their special Bard talent. So they can get Canny Observer, Combat Trick, Fast Stealth, Intimidating Prowess, Iron Guts, Skill Focus, and Weapon Focus. And I think because we want them to be really good at picking locks and disarming traps, we're going to take Skill Focus. And we're going to take Skill Focus for Trickery. And next. They get another first level spell. They currently have Ear-Piercing Scream and Cure Light Wounds. So what I think we take for the extra spell is Hideous Laughter. It's a good low level, 1 round level, can save each round duration spell. But it's good for immobilizing one character as a crowd control. So go ahead and hit next. That's the 2nd level. Now go ahead and build the 3rd level. And this level they're going to get a Skill Focus and Well Versed. They become resistant to bardic performances. So let's go ahead and do next. And again, we definitely want to max Trickery and Perception, World Knowledge, and then the extra one, let's put it in Arcana. I think that's what's used for detecting, figuring out what a magic item is, and that's something we want our Bard to be able to do. So next, we get a feat. So we take Combat Casting, but I really am not going to have her get into combat. We could take Dodge for that, but I think what we're going to take is Precise Strike. Not Precise Strikes, Point Blank Shot, sorry. Have her do a little bit more damage when she's pinking with her bow. Next. And we get another first level spell. And let's go ahead and do Vanish. So she can sort of disappear if she gets low on hit points, so they can't shoot her very easily. Next. And complete. Another level of Ballard. This would be 4th level. And then get an extra point. And here's where you have to make a decision. Do you want the Charisma or the Dex? It depends on if you want to be more focused on Persuasion, and which we haven't actually bought any for her. We should be buying Persuasion. Or if you want her more in Archery and Trickery. So we're going to go ahead and put it in Dex. If you were going more spell focused than that, you might go in Persuasion, you might go with Charisma. So next, we gotta do skills. So we definitely want to put one in Persuasion. We haven't put any in there yet. Perception and Trickery. And let's go ahead and put the next one in here in Persuasion. Okay, so the first thing we want is Cure Moderate Wounds. I think the other one we're going to go with Hold Person. Give her an offensive spell. Crowd control stuff. Okay. And complete. Another level in Bard. Inspire Courage. And Trickery. Perception. Let's put the rest in Persuasion. Start getting our Persuasion up. Okay, we could do Arcane Strike. +1 damage for a swift action. We could do Dodge. But I think what we want to do is Precise Shot to get rid of her -4 penalty for shooting into combat. So we'll go ahead and select that. Next. Get another 2nd level spell. We could take Blur. We could take some of the buff spells. We could take Glitter Dust. But I think we'll take Heroism. Problem with Heroism is it doesn't stack with their songs because they're both morale bonuses. We can go with Mirror Image. Sound Burst if we want it. We already gave her an offensive spell. Let's go ahead and give her a defensive. Let's give her Invisibility. We already gave her the one spell, so let's make her good at making herself as a scout or others invisible, which means we should probably give her some stealth. So complete. Boom. Next level. So they should get a Bard talent, and they get the Fascinate ability. Next. So we want to give her some stealth. So let's give her Perception, Trickery, and some more stealth. So she can get Canny Observer, which gives her +4 Perception, Combat Trick, which lets her take a bonus combat feat, Fast Stealth, full speed using stealth without penalty, Intimidating Prowess, Iron Guts, Skill Focus, And weapon focus. Let's go ahead, since we just decided to build in stealth, let's go ahead and take fast stealth. So she can scout fast. And... Let's go ahead and do Sense Vitals, which basically is a spell that gives her sneak attack for several rounds. So let's go ahead and do next. And complete. Next. We're going to get Bardic Performance is now a move action instead of a standard action. And Inspire Confidence gets better. So they're now +3 on their Inspire Confidence, or she is. Next. So again, we want to max out Trickery and Perception because we're building her to be sort of a thievy bard. And we'll put 2 more in Stealth. Between her invisibilities and her stealth ability, she should be able to actually scout fairly well once we get her built up. Next. Okay, so now we got choices. She's got a high enough dex, we can give her dodge. We can give her extra performances. We can give her toughness. Lots of good choices. Let's go ahead and give her stealthy. Since we're making her stealthy, let's go ahead and give her stealthy. And then we get 3rd level spells. We want one of them to be Cure Serious, of course. So enchantment spells. Crushing Despair. Good Hope. Let's give her Haste. Oh, that's right. The bug. There's a bug where sometimes you have to click on other stuff. Haste. Okay. Next. Oh, we must have another spell. Another 1st level spell. So Flare Burst really doesn't do much. Could cause fear. Feather Step. Haze of Dreams. Okay, let's go ahead and do Touch of Gracelessness. The only problem with it, well, we could do Unbreakable Heart, but that, now let's do Touch. I'm not really happy with any of those, but that's what we'll do. Okay, complete. Another level in Bard. Dirge of Doom. Causing them to become shaken. Okay. And we'll put the other one in Dexed. Trickery. Perception. More Stealth. Actually, let's put 1 less in Stealth and put 1 in Mobility, since they do have that as a skill. So next. Get another 3rd level spell. And let's go ahead and do Displacement. Displacement is a good buff spell. Don't really have a control spell. Could do Deep Slumber. Takes out 10 hit dice of creatures. Fear. Overwhelming Grief. Slow. Let's take Slow as an offensive spell for him. Doop. 9th level. They will get their Inspire Greatness. And boom, 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 boom. Next. So we could do Agile Maneuvers. You add your Dexterity bonus to your base attack bonus and size bonus when doing combat maneuvers. That's not really worth it. We could do Weapon Focus. We could do Dodge. Let's go ahead and do Extra Performance now that we've got so many good spells to throw. Boom. So this is all enemies within a 30-foot cone. So let's do that. And our last choice here. Jack of all trades, which will give a +1 on all skills, and another Bard talent. So again, Trickery, Perception, and Stealth. So we can give her Canny Observer, which gives Perception. Skill Focus. We could do Skill Focus Stealth. Let's do Skill Focus Stealth. We are going to make her stealth ridiculous. And then we want Cure Critical. And Dominate Person. Oh, we got to do the thing again. Okay. And next. Oh, we must get a 2nd level spell. And let's do Mirror Image. Boom. And complete. And there we have her as a 10th level bard. So she wound up with a stealth of 26, and this was with no equipment. A trickery of 21. A perception of 16. Mobility of 13. She can cook, she can identify items, and she can persuade. So there are lots of other ways she could have been built, but that's an example of one way to build her if you want her as a sort of thief build. Okay? So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving a dislike is fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming.